Hello, welcome to today's video, and I want to say thank you. There are 1,000 of you now, and I'm absolutely blown away by the kind, lovely comments that I'm getting from you guys and the lovely community that we're building on here. So if you're new here, thank you very much for joining me, and if you're not new here, thank you so much for staying. I'm Emma, I'm an illustrator based in Sheffield, and this is my daily-ish vlog. 1,000, I can't believe it. So yeah, thanks so much for joining me. Today I've just sent a message to Picture Hooks. If you joined me for yesterday's vlog, you will know that I applied for an Illustrator opportunity. It's called the Buddy Scheme, and it's provided by Picture Hooks, which they're an organisation that helps budding children's book illustrators. And they set up this Buddy Scheme, which is where you can apply, and if you're successful, they'll buddy you up with an already established illustrator in the children's book arena. But I tried to apply yesterday, and the circle of doom just kept on scrolling. So my submission wasn't submitted. I emailed them yesterday, and they said, "Don't worry." I'm dead impressed that they got back, actually, because it was Sunday yesterday, and they said, "Don't worry, it's all fine. Someone will be in touch with you, and you will very much be submitted. It's fine." But I sent them an email today asking, if I try the traditional way, will it still be accepted, or do I need to wait for you to get back in touch? So I'm just waiting to hear back from them to let me know what's the best way to go forward. And until then, let's do some drawing, because yesterday I promised you a little bit of drawing and we didn't have time because of life admin. So I'm going to tidy up my sketchbooks, and then maybe let's try and sketch something out for Folktale Week, maybe. Or maybe I'll try and make one of those robins into a more finished piece, because I got some watercolour paper which I haven't had for ages. I've been working on cartridge paper, which is fine. I quite like it for the texture. But I got some of this watercolour paper. Maybe try and do one of my robin sketches in a finished format. Who knows? I'm going to get this desk sorted and my sketchbooks all kind of popped away in my cabinet of dreams. And then let's get going. So I've just organised my sketchbooks. I've got 4 of them this month, 3.5, and there's like a couple of days, 1 day left in October, maybe. I can't remember what day it is. And this is my new sketchbook that I don't know if this will be October and November or just November, but it's a new sketchbook that I'm trying out from Jackson's. And I'm not going to be putting those away in my little cabinet yet, because at the end of October, or the start of November, I'm going to be doing filming a little sketchbook tour of my sketchbooks for my patrons. So every month I film all of my observational sketches and put them in a little video. So if you like looking through people's sketchbooks, you can also do that too. It's a reward that's available on all tiers. So my tiers start at £1, and on that £1 tier you'll also get access to the Scribbles Aloud Drawing Club, where we meet once a month on Zoom to do timed sketches. Any pop-up work together sessions that we do via Zoom as well, you'll get access to those. You get access to the monthly downloads that I do, and it's all for £1. And I've kept the price deliberately low because I know we're all skint at the moment, and I don't think that drawing clubs and things like that should be just for people who have loads of money. So there you go. Thanks for coming to my TED Talk. So I'm going to leave those out. Still undecided about what I'm going to draw today, but let's just sort my desk out and we'll see how it organically works out. So I'm going to go for the robins. For those of you who don't know, I've done some robins in my sketchbook. Just after I did some observational sketching, I made them into a little scene, and I love the colours, but because they were kind of forming as I was thinking about them, they're a little bit messy, which is fine in a sketchbook, you know, I'm all for a bit of mess in the sketchbook. But I'm curious to see if I can just take, you see all the kind of the bulk and stuff in the leaves. There's just stuff there that doesn't necessarily sing with the rest of it, although I do like it. So what I've done, I've scanned in those sketchbook images, printed them out, so then I'm going to use them as a template on my light box. So you can see it underneath there. I can reduce the brightness of this as well, because it is a bit bright. There we go. And then I'm going to paint over that and just see if we get anything that's a little bit like, not necessarily neater, but not as rough, if that's not an oxymoron. I don't mind the scribble. I do mind where I've used one colour, then wanted to move it to another colour and coloured over it, and it's just gone a sludgy brown. Just like refine it a little bit more. So that's where I'm going to go with this. So join me as I try. It might not turn out, and that's fine. I'm completely okay with that. If you don't try, you'll never know. I'm going to pop you back on the stand and let's get painting. This is what I've got so far. I'm not rushing it. I'm letting the layers dry in between, which I didn't do in my sketchbook because I was just getting something down. I don't want to make this too precious, so I'm still keeping the little scribbly aspects of it. I sometimes find that when I'm trying to do a more like finished piece, I tidy the life out of it, if you know what I mean. So I'm trying to keep it scribbly. I'm trying to keep the life of the sketchbook, but just like maybe clear up some of the colours that I've used here, because I've overlapped so many different colours that some of them have gone brown when I wanted lots of different oranges. And I think I can do that with like 1 or 2 orange colours rather than a few. So I'll let that dry, and in the meantime I've had some good news. So yeah, I've had some good news. I heard from the Picture Hugs people. They sent me a manual application. I've done it all by email. It's all paid now. So now it's just a waiting game to see if I've been successful on the buddy scheme. I hope so, because it'd be a real good opportunity. It is a really good opportunity. But, you know, time will tell and we'll see. But you've got to be in it to win it. So let's just carry on with this and see where this takes us. I'm going to have to stop for lunch at some point today because I'm a bit hungry now. But yeah, let's just carry on with this, see where it takes us, and that's all we can do. also the camera battery ran out halfway through filming that last little bit, so sorry about that. So it's finished. I think the more I noodle on it, the more kind of cluttered it's going to be. It might be a bit too like 2D for me. I'm not sure. Like, this is very, very messy, but there's depth to it. Whereas this is a bit more neat and there's not depth really. Or is there depth? Oh, I don't know. What I do know is I'm far too close to it today to do any more on it, because I will either add too much and mess it up, or add too much and mess it up. They're the two options if I keep going on today. So I'm going to leave this here and I'm going to go and edit this video for you. Once again, thank you if you are a new subscriber, and again, thank you if you are sticking with me and you've been with me for a while. It really means a lot to have you out there, and yeah, thanks for joining me for the journey. So I'm going to go and edit this video for you so you can actually go and watch it. So until the next one, bye.